that we found earlier that I thought was a meme, but we kept winning with. The only changes I made was I cut one expansion and the shimmer and added a deafening clarion and something. Oh, and an Arcway Angel. I wanted to add another clarion, but I was too cheap to craft it. Completely ignore the fact that I was too cheap to craft it. I didn't really want the other Arcway Angel. I wanted the clarion. But too cheap to cast it. Too cheap. Hey George, what's up? No problem. No problem. Glad you enjoyed the code. Alright, well, we don't have a sweeper and we're on the draw, but I'm still going to keep it. Hopefully they're not going to have too aggressive of a draw. Looks like they are going to have a very aggressive draw. That's kind of weird. Alright, I guess I'll play that too. Alright, well, we're gonna have to get lucky, it appears. Just cast this one for 3, I guess. Oh, yeah. Going to have to get super lucky. It's going to be hard for us to deal with this Wild Growth Walker at this point. So that slaps for 2, which would kill this and this. That's not nearly enough. So we're going to have to play this and gain some life. And then we want to leave a guild untapped so we can draw a card. We're kind of hoping to draw like expansion at this point so that we can copy this. Alright. Well, that kind of hurts. So we can clean up the board with these two. And we do have the mana for that. No, we don't have the mana for that. We don't have white. Oh, that's a dagger. How do we survive without white? Guess we just play this and gates for 2. Gates for 2 doesn't do anything. I'm not sure how we win now. Because I think we're forced to do this into this. So full control. It's the first time our colors have been a problem. We're still in really bad shape. It's actually kind of good for us. That was not, however. And we can't play this, so we're dead. No, we're not dead. We can play one of these. We're dead to any removal spell. which, I mean, it's pretty obvious that they have a high chance of having one at this point. I'm still not sold on those rug decks. They feel too flimsy to me. I think they look sweet, but like they just feel flimsy. I think we win that game most times if we have a white mana. Well, we have all of our colors of mana this time. So, could be bad versus red deck wins. Could be, obviously, our deck just loses to any control deck in general. Guess it's better to play this one. Like, that's also a gate, but it produces any color, so it just seems like it's a better play. I'm just going to cast this. It can't absorb yet, so I'm just going to try to get it on the table. It can't be silhouetted. It's a little bit more annoying for them to deal with. I'm just going to do the same thing with this. They have a counter spell, they have a counter spell. They have a bounce spell, they have a bounce spell. It's not that big of a deal. So that's not a gate, but that is. So I can copy that right and make them not draw a card. Wonder if that's good enough. Stopping them from drawing a card feels pretty good. I'll probably counterspell this. Oh, that was terrible. Well, on the positive note, if they don't beat us, we're in pretty good shape. Hey, Albert, what's up? Wait, I'm breathing into my mic like I'm... It's kind of odd. I've not changed anything. Well, it looks like we're probably dead now. Oh, well, they didn't have a fog? That's baffling. So they have 1 mana untapped now? Do I not have the mana for that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, I only have enough for 3. See if we can finish them off here. They have a spell pierce, they have a spell pierce. There's nothing we can do about it. Is the breathing fixed? You know this game's free, right? Well, not free, but like you can download it for free. Then you have to work on your collection and stuff. Let me link you to download. MTG Arena. We're sponsored by Wizards of the Coast today. So we'll do sweet things like linking stuff. I will not be lazy. Here you go, Albert. And if you do download it, let me know and I'll give you a code for a free pack. If there's anybody else in chat that is also wanting a free pack, speak up, etc. I feel like this type of match is probably our worst type of match. But like I said when I first started playing this deck, if we get paired versus blue decks and lose versus blue decks, we just lose versus blue decks. Specifically playing this deck to try to beat the red decks. Not got paired any versus any in a little bit though. Maybe we'll be switching back to red. Alright, George. I'll kick you 1-2. Cut. Facebook. I'm gonna send yours on Facebook because it's a little easier. Since I actually know you. There you go. Enjoy. So he's gonna have 2 moments. Fortunately, that seemed like a pretty medium play by our opponent, considering we just had a gate that wouldn't have happened. Tacos, it's a free pack. It's a free booster pack on Arena. Untapped land would be beautiful. Asking ye shall receive. So definitely want white. And I think I want another green. I don't know why. I don't think the other color matters. I don't expect to be able to beat this style of deck. Yeah, it was very sweet. Wizards of the Coast gave them to me to give out. Sponsored things. Feels great to be a feature creator. So I guess they're going to have an answer for this. It doesn't feel like they would just let it die, so... assuming this is going to be a cast down or a mortify. Hey, JJ. That's kind of weird. I don't even know what one of those things are. Do you play Arena, JJ? We're super dead. Would be pretty comfortable just conceding this game and moving on. Hey, who cares? What's up? Alright, we'll play one more game with this deck, and if we don't get paired versus a mid-range deck, we'll probably go ahead and scoop it up. Mid-range deck or like red deck wins or something. If these are the matches we're going to get paired versus, I may be willing to try to build a white weenie. Alright, we're done here. Back to D4 we go. Oh, never mind. Apparently I won a game that I don't remember. Yeah, copying to board wipes have been exceptionally relevant, and every now and then we've had to use it to finish somebody off to deal the last 3 to 4 points of damage to them. But the copying to board wipes have been exceptionally relevant. Because a lot of your lands come into play tapped. Sometimes you don't have 6 mana to play 2 board wipes. Hey, Blade Ogre. Welcome to the channel. It's nice to see you, stranger. Snap keep. This hand's kind of good. Would be medium versus red, but it'd be okay versus red. Like, it wouldn't be bad. We have no board wipe if it's, so it could be bad if they have a Wild Growth Walker, but I'd rather play this than the other white. So next turn we have to decide how fast we want to try to play this game. I think I'm going to try to play it as slow as possible, but who knows. We're going to have a sweeper, is why I'm casting the Guild Gate. This gives us the most opportunities to find sweepers. Problem is, their deck's really fast, and anytime they have a Wild Growth Walker into a Jade Light Ranger, you're going to have a serious trouble getting the Wild Growth Walker off the table. We'll cast this. Oh, I punted. Well, I punted so bad that I'm just going to play this. I meant to play the Guild Summit. I even mentioned playing the Guild Summit. That was just real bad. Really, really bad. Might be fair enough behind that we can't come back now. Or maybe not. So that's 5. So next turn we're taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 at the minimum. I guess we're going to draw cards. Alright, that was beautiful. So we now have 4 gates. We can get 2 more gates in play next turn if we draw them. This is a 7 now. I don't know if we can win with that getting to a 7. I guess we drew the breeding pool. We technically can wipe the board. And be at 1 life. Oh, well, if that's the only play we have, that's the only play we have, right? Okay. Well, 3 lands you tapping. And they get to draw a bunch of cards now. So, it obviously doesn't look good for us. But we do still have a chance, even though I just drugged the wrong card out very foolishly earlier. Okay, the Crassus is kind of an irrelevant card. We don't have to worry about it too much. We have multiple different ways to beat it. Just have to decide which way we want to beat it. I think the first thing we do is just start with the land we have. Think I'm just going to play this and gain 10 life? Even if they have a Hadana's Climb, we're not dead? Maybe that's not the best play. Kind of want to save the Gates Ablaze as long as I can. But maybe I'm supposed to just play it this turn? Feels like they're just going to cast a whole lot of stuff in one turn in a second, though. I want to put the 8/8 on the table. They definitely have a fair amount of removal. They're a Sultai mid-range deck, and they've only played one so far. This way lets me be greedy and gain a little extra life. Maybe they won't play anything that attacks very well the following turn. Well, that attacks well enough to kill us. I guess we'll start with that. Oh, that's kind of cool. So if we spend 2, we still have enough. Make sure you're the right one. Yeah, you're the one that gains us 3. So we can play you. And now I can raft that away before it's a problem. And then we can play a big creature. Did you not hear me earlier? Who cares? But yeah, it's basically every now and then you can kill somebody with it, but what it does for the most part is it copies rafts. Sometimes it copies like a counterspell from them or something, and you like get to win a counterspell war with it. But for the most part, its primary use has seemed like it's for copying rafts. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so they have a 4/4 now. We'll start with this. We'll see what we draw. Okay. Well, then we're going to play this. And we're going to slam this one. We just have a really nice engine going on right now. We'll do this, kill our opponent's thing. Then we're going to tap these. We're going to play another Guild Gate. We're going to tap this to draw a card. And we're going to attack them for a third of their life. The Clarion also lets you lifelink your Rams, which is insane versus the red decks. Guo, yes, we're a featured creator for this week, so we're sponsored by Wizards for this week. It's really sweet. Do you play Arena, Guo? If you do, you need to let me give you a code for a free pack. Alright, so what do we got going on right now? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can start with you and draw 3 cards. Yes, Al, I already told you that I did. You don't listen. That's just rude. So let me make sure we have the mana we need. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 26 cards. So I don't know if they play counter spells or not. Ever. But I'm just going to go ahead and slam this. I'll look at the chat in 1 second. I want to finish this turn off. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So as long as we play the island, we can still growth spiral. Alright, so let's start with this attack. Sure. That's a contempt. Go to the second main phase. Now that they're tapped out, we'll play Arcway Angel, go up to 26, and then we'll play some 8/8s. I was going to play a bunch of 8/8s. Alright. I think I got some codes to give out, so I'm going to pop up the deck list and take a second here. What am I reading? Yes, you can both get codes. 1 second. I have to send it to you in a private message, though, so nobody snaps it. So there is yours, Guo. And then who cares? Who cares? 36. Go ahead and cut this. And kick you one out too. No problem. If the codes don't work, let me know. And Al, I'll kick you one as well. Even though I don't believe you're ever actually going to download the game. But, and don't thank me, thank Wizards of the Coast. Wizards of the Coast sponsored us and gave us all these codes to give out. Let's see, what's your name now? Albert the Fifth. It's not Altrocity anymore. There's you one too, Al, if you ever actually download Arena, like we hope you do, because Magic's the best game that was ever a game. And let's get back into more Ranked with Gates. Ask Smurf. He was in here earlier. It's a good game. It's a little expensive, but it's a good game. Good fun game. So we go first. We have no sweeper, which I don't know how I feel about any hand without a sweeper, but I'm going to keep it. I don't know if it matters what land I play first anymore. We no longer have the shimmering in the deck, so we get no value from the random playing the random blue lands. Yeah, but no problem. That'll get you a 3-pack whenever you do get on. And looks like we're paired versus another blue deck, and blue decks are our Kryptonite. So we'll slam this, and then we'll play our land for the turn. We are ramping quite nicely, though. So maybe that'll be the White Weenie blue deck that's been top 8 events. If so, we have a Clarion, and we're getting ready to cast an 8/8 next turn. I think I just want to play an 8/8. I like playing the 8/8 here because they seem like they have a slow hand, and maybe we'll get a Deputy of Detention out of their hand. I could have turned 2 growth, but I wouldn't have gained the life that way. Actually, I'm just going to play this. You don't gain the life unless you have 2 gates in play when you cast that card, and I expected them to be on White Weenie. So I thought that 3 life may come in handy later in the game. Well, that's not really where I want to be. I think I'm just going to cast it, though. I don't think I'm going to draw any. I don't think I'm going to draw any. I think I'm just going to slam both Colossuses here. Jump up the board a little bit. This might get another Deputy of Detention from them, so as long as they don't have like Deputy plus Spell Pierce, or Deputy plus Hierarch is probably game. Yeah, that's game. Their life total is just too high. They had too slow of a draw. Also, we actually can't Wild Growth on 2, that I could tell. Our Plaza only produces what color gate we have, and we didn't have a Simic gate in our hand, did we? If we didn't have a Simic gate, we couldn't do it on 2 either way. I think I had a Gruul, an Izzet, and an Azurius, which none of those let you do it on turn 2. Only Simic lets you do it on turn 2. But I don't have a very good memory, so I could be inaccurate when I say that. Yeah, this deck's been pretty sweet. Like, I thought it was a meme deck. I got tired of losing to red deck wins earlier, and I thought this was a meme deck, and then we just picked it up, and we've been beating most things that didn't have basic islands in them. We don't have a mountain here. I think our deck mulligan's good enough to go ahead and ship it. Alright, this hand's much better. Quite excited that we kept it. That force is actually brilliant too. It seemed pretty good versus red because just casting a 4/4 gate ram or whatever requires 2 burn spells from them. And if they use those 2 burn spells, it makes it a little hard for them to kill you. And if they don't use those 2 burn spells, you're often getting to do something like Deafening Clarion and gaining some life, or just sweeping the board and slamming some 8/8s and doing the same thing. Hey, Tandy, thank you so much for the raid. Big time. Highly appreciate it. Well, this changed what I wanted to do this turn a little bit. And it actually confuses me. I don't want this to hit me ever. I don't think. But I also don't want to just give up my only protection versus a hostage taker. I think I'm just going to have to suck it up and let them hit me. Maybe that's wrong. Would I mind to trade this for all 3 of those? I don't think so. I think I would accept that trade. So I'm definitely going to attack. It's going pretty good. This Gates deck is... I thought it was a meme deck. I've been saying it over and over. I thought it was a meme deck, but like it's pretty good. I don't think the cards in our deck are particularly good for them. Like, they don't have gates, so if they steal a Ram, or they steal a Guild Breaker, or they steal a Colossus, like, do we care about any of that stuff? And we only have, the only card we have in our entire hand to play around a Hostage Taker at this point was Gates Ablaze. I don't have any counter spells in my deck. I think the best card they can get is like a Circuitous Wrath or a... None of my removal kills any of my creatures. So I think they're like basically getting a Wrath or an expansion. Alright, we can clean that up though. I don't think I care if I discard anything here. I'm going to discard the Breeding Pool. And next turn... Oh, well. I'm going to be greedy and just play this one first, I think. We'll draw one card there. And then we'll tap this and draw 2 more cards. Just looking for more sweepers. We have a 3rd Guild Summit. Neat. Alright, well, none of the cards in my hand are particularly good. So we have that going for us. Kappa. We have to draw 4 cards no matter what then. So if we hit any Gates Ablaze, we still have the mana to cast it. Yep, that mana's fine. I want you, and I want you. And if we don't draw anything cool, we'll just cast the Simic Guildgate and draw 2 more cards and then pass turn. Alright, well, I guess I'm going to cast this one and cast In Fury, the Giant Blocker. If they have a Hostage Taker and a land, they can really do us in there. If they just have one or the other, it's not too bad. So next turn we have a lot of mana to help us try to find any Deafening Clarion or any Gates Ablaze. We've only found 1 so far in the top 26, so we're kind of overdue for one. So we're at 9 life. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So as long as we hold this up, they're not lethal. So I think we can start with this pretty safely then. And just draw 4 cards. See if we get there. Could have copied it, but we might want to use that as a removal spell. At some point in this game. Alright, well there's the card we've been looking for. So we're just going to slam that. Get our 13-13 back, play that, ensure our life, or sorry, get our 11-11 back, and then play another Gatebreaker Ram. Yeah, as long as we don't get paired versus decks with counter spells or decks that get under us, this deck's actually doing an above reasonable amount of work. Like, I'm surprised by how well it's doing. It's kind of fun, too. This hand's kind of not great. But we have a million gates. And we can cast one of these on turn 2 of this hand because we have a Breeding Pool. Or if we drew a Plaza, we could as well. We're not getting paired versus the red decks tonight, though, which is the main reason we're playing this deck. I'm doing this main phase. I know that it's an instant, but just in case they're Esper Control and have a Syncopate or something, I'm really wanting to resolve this spell. Didn't hit our land. And didn't hit a land again. Well, that's unfortunate. Luckily, we're getting this bad draw versus a deck we're not likely to beat anyway. So at least that's good for us. Yeah, the Gates deck I hear is absolutely ridiculous in draft. I wish that we could draft guilds, or sorry, allegiance, in the rank system, because I kind of want to play some more rank to at least get gold in limited. But all right, I'm just gonna play this again. I want my land. I think it'd be hard to come back from here. Maybe if they fault erasure us again and we expansion it, we can get. Yeah, well, I'm gonna just copy anything I can, especially when I'm looking for lands. Huh. They paid to. Ah, should have waited. The season ends Thursday, I think. I'm already silver something. It shouldn't be hard to grind that. I just kinda didn't want to do it in M19 draft because I didn't want. I've already crafted most of the M19 cards, so I was kind of being a little tightwadish, so to speak. Uh-oh. At least I have nothing that they can steal. They can steal a 2-2. Yeah, they can steal a 2-2. Don't bump my gate. I like my gate. Stop it. Give me back my ram. If they have a cast down now, I'll be sad. Ha! Dodge cast down. Well, I understand why. Because, like, the traditional drafts cost more money than the ranked drafts, so you don't want to basically put out your new set and then immediately put it on sale. So, like, it makes sense from a business standpoint. That doesn't mean that's what I want to draft, but, like, it makes sense if you really think about it. I believe this game's over with, and we can just go ahead and head into scoop phase at any point that we want to stop wasting our time. Hey, IlmarJ82, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Do you play Arena, Magic Online, Paper? Like, give us some detail. Well, I mean, the cost is more. Is the payout higher in reference to the cost? Oh gosh, there's a Nezahal. We done. I could not win with the red deck. I kind of gave up. So now we're going to try to meme the Mythic, at least for the end of the night. Really? I hadn't done that equation yet. I know Frank Carson had wrote an article about it, but I hadn't looked at it. I don't play much limited, so I guess I just glossed over it. This hand's very bad. This hand's worse. This hand's good. At least we're getting these bad draws versus decks that are running islands. So there are decks that we were not likely to beat regardless. I don't know which one of these I want to play more. I guess I just want to get the clock out versus islands. I can't cast that. You have to tap a land when you play it. What is this, George linking that he's mythic? Oh, no, I saw that. This Turbo Fog. Obviously, our deck's not good versus Turbo Fog. I guess I'm going to copy that. I don't think I get much better use out of this expansion. Can't play our land, though. I think everybody should grind. I personally think, and this is complete and utter speculation, that they've not announced anything yet, but they will retroactively make or go back and let the top X amount of Mythic qualify for something. I truly think they will. Like some kind of Challenger series or something like that. I'm very much expecting that. Well, I don't care about that. I care about the fact that they're going to take 1,000 turns now. Hey, OST Good. Thank you for stopping by the Arena sponsored stream. Highly appreciate it. Or Wizards of the Coast sponsored stream, rather. I guess there's a world here where they don't have a fog, don't have a Nexus of Fate, don't have a blink, but no, we're just dead. Our deck does not beat islands in best of one. And as you can see, our opponent has a bunch of islands in play. Well, they don't have it so far. Now I guess they got it. They're floating mana. The opponent's definitely won, but they're going to win in 3 attacks. Might as well let them do it. I think they will. Like I said, it's their Ilmo. They've done things similar to that in the past. And it would be really cool. Really nice marketing move for them, I think. It causes a few bad feelings, of course, for people that stop grinding or whatever, but I think it'd still be nice. Maybe they won't draw a second one. They floated mana, so I assume I'm dead. Oh, I'm not dead. Oh wait, never mind. They have another Wilderness Reclamation. I'm totally dead. Kind of glossed over them casting the third one. You can still cast that Chemister's Insight too. But like I said, I'll let them have their fun. No, don't blink that. That was our friend. Why would you ever want to get rid of our friend? Are we dead yet? I want to draw a lot of cards this, like, very long turn. I guess we should just go back to casting mountains, or playing mountains for a little while. Alright, that's game. Let me concede. Thank you. Yeah, this hand's fine. We don't have a sweeper, but it's got everything else. Well, it doesn't have a blue mana, but now has a blue mana. opponent's on gates too. Our opponent's got that. That's good. Oh, not drawing the right half of the deck to win a gates mirror. I guess I'll play this, though there's a good chance they could expansion it or whatever. But if they expansion this, they're probably not expansioning this. Or they're definitely not, rather, but... Yeah, I can understand that. Is drawing 3 cards ever really worth it? Ooh. Well. Know what we're doing now. We're getting hit by a monstrous amount of damage is what we're doing now. Boom, give me my 4 cards. Alright, well, what of these don't we want? Guess we don't want that one. Or... maybe that one. I want the Clarion because of the life link. Next turn we get to do a lot of things though. Ooh, they have a guild summit too, that's pretty nice. That's actually pretty sick too. Guess I'm gonna start with this. Oh no, Z, oh, it's too late. I messed up. I forgot to play my land. Oh, that's so bad. That was terrible. That was a game-costing punt. Wow, why did I just do that? I'm so bad. That was so terrible. I should have this thing in play, which would be a 10-10. Yeah, that was terrible. I know better than that too. That was real bad. Sure. Excuse me. Their list is pretty different than theirs. Well, we have the biggest creature. It's got to count for something, right? Oh gosh, no! Our opponent's teched out for the mirror. We're in what I like to refer to as trouble. Well, am I going to look for one of our two gates ablaze, or am I going to try to figure out another way not to take like 30 damage? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we gain 20 with that. If they have another thing, we're just dead. So I guess we have to go for it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have enough mana to play you first. And then draw 6 cards. Okay. Yeah, we have enough mana to play you. We might time out this game, because it's going to make us do a lot of this stuff. That's not helpful. That's not helpful. Not helpful. Not helpful. Not helpful. Not helpful. Alright, so we are dead, is that right? We're dead. Yes, we could draw another Gate Colossus, and we wouldn't have been dead, but no, we're dead. That's official now. I think that game was winnable had I not punted really badly. That card is definitely sweet if there's going to be a bunch of Gate decks. Not sure how good it is versus other decks, though. We've not got paired versus a red deck tonight. Another, well, has to be bad match. Just all of these Hallowed Fountain decks are going to be bad, I think, for us. Just going to get some pressure out as quick as we can. Well, that's kind of disappointing. Well, let's see if we're going to draw our land this turn, I guess. We did not. Oh, come on. I want some lands. Too hard. Assume that's going to get counterspelled. Oh wow, it didn't. I don't know if we can just beat it. If they just play a Teferi, I don't think we can beat it. I'm gonna lead with this. If they counterspell it, I'll play the other. Getting ready to use something on the Gatebreaker Ram? Probably? I don't know if I care about that. I think I'm gonna just draw 2 cards. This match is pretty horrible anyway, so I'm wanting to find enough Gatebreaker Colossuses that I feel like we can win. Because that's our one true way to win a match like this. It's the one thing that like we can keep bringing back past Kai's drafts and stuff. Wow, do they really not have another land? That's pretty savage for us. I'm going to do that before we attack. Because if they kill this with a spot removal spell, I'll cast the other Gatebreaker Worm. If not, I probably won't. Force them to have a Kai's Wrath here. Which, even if they do, we can get the Gatekeeper back pretty easily anyway. I mean, we can't with our current hand, but in general, we can do it pretty easily. Guess I just want to draw 3. Keep playing these things over and over. They're the threats that keep on giving. That's a Teferi. It keeps on giving. Goodbye, friend Colossus. You'll be missed. Hey, Gamer Knob, what's up? Oh, I'm totally dead here. We're dropping back to D3. Guess we're going to switch back to red for a little while. Since we're not getting paired versus red decks anymore. There's just no way this thing's going to do anything. At least if they use a removal spell on it, there's a chance to Guildgate resolves. That's unfortunate. Really want the Guildgate to resolve. Alright, whatever. I'm not going to cast it into just open mana. They can already flip their search and everything. I did that with Red Deck Wins because I couldn't ever win a Mirror Gamer. And now I'm trying to claw back up, and I'm failing pretty hardly. Pretty hardly. We've not got paired versus 1 tonight. Well, since, I shouldn't say tonight, since we restarted the stream. Goodbye, Gatebreaker Colossus. You'll be missed. They discarded their negate, so hopefully they don't have a second negate. They do not have a second negate. I'm just going to draw all the cards. Have another Kai's Wrath. care if he kills these things. Because I'm just going to put them back on top of my deck and draw them again. They did not find a Kai's Wrath. 32 damage, enjoy. 32 repeatable damage, enjoy. Why is that? Who cares? Like, I can literally draw 2 or 3 of them back on the following turn and just play them for free again. Depending on if I hit another gate. Yeah, the Sultai deck's pretty nice. I just don't want to play super long games. That's the only reason I'm not grinding with it. Oh wait, I said I was going to switch to red. I forgot that I was going to switch to red. But they can have multiple removal. They've got a billion cards in their hand. This hand's reasonable. Damn it! As I audibly cuss out loud. I'm dead inside. Could be greedy and try to helix that, but I don't want him to get a Wizard's Lightning off for one. Not sure the right play now. Guess I play this. It prevents the most damage. It gets a 3-point burn spell used on it and it kills the Fanatical. So one of the keys to the red mirror, I think, is drawing less lands. We have failed miserably at that so far, it appears, as we have a bunch of lands. Okay. Things are looking more positive, I guess. I'm going to use this one, because next turn I can play the Frenzy and the Shock if I need to. Though, this is obviously worse if they just have land and Chain Whirler. Oh, Frown Town. They didn't play anything. Think I'm SOL. Ah, never mind. I guess their hand's bad. They just don't want to play anymore. Nice Blade Ogre. I still don't know how you're doing it so easily. Like, I've opened so many packs. Like, just a ridiculous amount of packs. And I think I'm I'm further than that. I think I need like 17 lands. Or something. Alright, we'll keep this. I play you. I don't believe they don't plan on resetting again, is what I've been told. I do not know if that is an accurate statement. No, don't kill my best card. That's not technically our best card, but whatever. I'm just gonna go ahead and shock you now before you can absorb it to make me sad. I assume you're gonna Kai's draft or something. I'll do something. Land? I guess settle the wreckage, and I don't care if they settle the wreckage. Many of these decks play settle the wreckage these days. Okay, sure. It might have been bad. Maybe I'm supposed to attack them all. 4 vaults? Wow. I've only opened 2 vaults now lifetime. I think I'm like 60% or something towards my next one. I guess if they settle now, I don't care that they settle now. I don't know if I'm supposed to play the land. If it was 1 land, I wouldn't play, but with it being 2 lands, I think it's okay to play. Hey, gamer. Let me give you a code for a free pack while you're here. Just sent you a message for a code for a free pack. Enjoy. I guess I just want to draw now. No problem at all. Thank Wizards of the Coast, not me. Sponsored from Wizards today. Really sweet. I think I'd rather just attack them with this. Nice. Well, that'll do it. Could have used just sack the Phoenixes or the Firebrands and save time. But pressing space twice, or, you know, not went for the motions, but just pressing space twice is easier. They're looking at my graveyard for some reason. Yeah, the red deck climb is real and the games are quick. How long have I been online? About an hour and 15 minutes this time? If any of you lurkers in chat are wanting a code, also, you know, let us know. That is a lot of blue-white / Esper decks tonight. Okay. I think I want to just go ahead and do as much damage as I can. We have 8 more in our hand with just these. Yes, Naughty. I'll kick you one. I have to send it a message because if I type it in chat, you know, somebody may steal it. So give me 1 second to type your name over here. There you go, Naughty. It should be in the private messages. I guess I'm just going to slam this one. Good chance it gets absorbed. If it doesn't get absorbed, we should at least deal some damage. No problem at all. Again, thank Wizards of the Coast, not me. They're sponsoring us for this week. Part of the Featured Creator Program, which is extremely sweet, and we're extremely thankful. I was. I still don't know that I love it. That's why I'm not playing 4. I'm still not sure I love it. We're not playing 4. Yes, they do have a Twitter to thank them. No. Opponent, what you do? Don't gain life and draw cards. Oh, they have a negate too or something? They have double revitalized daggers. Wizards or that was really bad for us. They actually shocked to do that, but yes, that makes a reasonable amount of sense since it was going to do 2 damage to them either way. What is their Twitter? Well, it depends. They have a lot of Twitters. I guess I'm going to discard this one. They have their main account, which is just Wizards underscore Magic, and then they have their arena account, which is MTG underscore arena. They have a bunch more than just that, though. I know what I'm supposed to play here. Can I climb with that deck? Before today, I've been getting paired versus red almost every single match. Please don't have absorb. That's absorb. That's 9 life they've gained this game. Don't have another absorb? Or a Vraska's Contempt? Or literal anything. Congrats on your trophy. Pretty sure we can't win. Though, I thought we were going to win there for a turn or two. Why did it drop 12 ticks on Moto? Probably because it didn't really ever deserve to be that price. It was just an inflated price for the weekend. Alright, at 12 life, I think I'm going to give up. 11, whatever. Math. It certainly isn't going down in paper, though. We're not supposed to lose to that deck with red. In my humblest of opinions. If we're dropping that match, then maybe we shouldn't be on red. We would have lost with the Gates deck as well. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. Gonna go ahead and kill that so that they can't dive down it or whatever on the following turn. not pleased about that. Well, there's no chance I'm going to try to shock that because of the power of dive down, so I might as well put a creature on the table. Maintenance today? It could probably be a shorter stream than usual then. Unfortunate. I guess we finish that off if he blocks. I don't think the gate deck beats this either, so. Are they going to attack? Oh, wow. I'm surprised by the attack. That's kind of interesting. I get to deal an extra point of damage if I cast this pre-combat. It's probably worth it. Might hit another haste thing too. Yeah. So they have to stop 3 things plus our Fanatical Firebrand, and if we draw anything else. It's actually extremely easy for them to do. Oh, never mind. Is that 11 a.m. for us? Oh, that's right in the middle of my stream time, and that'll be right in the middle of Huey's stream time tomorrow. Huey and Andrew Cuneo are going to stream tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Pacific, and they're going to replay the top 8 matches from SCG. Should we put more value in keeping this Fanatical Firebrand alive, even though we do have the Wizard's Lightning? Because I want something that can kill a Steamkin or a Pyromancer on 2. Well, JK, joke's on me. Just not going to cast that. I'm going to hold up Lightning Strike in case they have a Chain Whirly Boy. That's not a Chain Whirly Boy. Yeah, fine. You get to deal damage to me. Whoever plays Drakes gets 2 land drops a turn. So that's how I 5-0'd with that deck. Pretty easy for them to have something here. But we have a Frenzy. And we have a lot of gas in the tank still. Uh-oh. Well, that's actually really bad for me. Because they're going to get to go wild before we get to go wild. Does anybody watch Tigtone? And if so, do they enjoy it? That's kind of interesting. Ugh. Ugh has been called, friends. Did you do it? Well, bullet dodged. Now they have two things they need to kill? Or there's a good chance that our frenzy gets to go wild? They have 6 mana though and an untapped frenzy. They have to have the advantage. Huh. I would have personally cared more about the Steamkin, but maybe I'm just wrong. They have something to cast, or they were trying to tap mana. If that's another land, we get to dance like there's no tomorrow. Interesting. Alright. I am going to shoot you. And I'm going to play you. I'm going to attack with you. Alright, so we're at 15. We both have a frenzy. I think it's going to require a lot of luck right now. Yeah, I've not saw that. Oh wow, they have to sacrifice their frenzy? They have a pocket full of kryptonite up there in that hand, though. They only get to cast 2 mana worth of spells. If it's a Wizard's Lightning and a Shock or double Wizard's Lightning, I'll be a little sad. Alright, so we get to clear it away with this. Alright, well, they're just dead. Yeah, it's just quicker to do this. It's just quicker to do that. Why does streaming give you an advantage? Oh, Steamkin gives me an advantage. Yeah. No. Definitely we had Steamkin there. We had an advantage for sure. That's why I was saying it felt like they had to get lucky. Like we had a nice life total advantage, similar mana, and we had 2 permanents already in play. This is another reasonable hand. Half the viewers left when I switched to red. Me either. Alright, I'm gonna try to cast this. We're going to have to hit a land or we're definitely going to be too slow with this style hand. We did not hit the land. I don't think we'll have the power to get there, Vin. If we'd hit the land, I think we had a shot at it. The Gates deck is fun. I don't even deny that. Okay, what is the right play then? I kinda want to kill this. Feels worth it for me to try. Okay, what are they going to target? Alright, so that means I can throw a lightning strike. No. I just lost my guy, right? It doesn't look like there's anything else I can do there then. Sure. I think if they just untap, there's too greater chance that we lose the game if they have the Teferi. Why won't it let me click that? Yes, thank you. Another Teferi. Unfortunate. Did miss the land though. Are they gonna fog? No fog. There's still shallow lands for now. JK, there are no longer shallow lands. Okay. So we need no fog, no uncomfortable chill now to even have a chance. You can beat these decks with burn, I agree, but it just feels like they're too close to winning at that spot. Like, I feel like if the Teferi's in play, I don't get 3 more turns. I feel like there's a good chance I don't get any more turns. They have to have some way to win the game too, right? Oh, we super dead. Yeah, there's some chance they brick. It's not very likely, but there's some chance. Not feel like the best timing for that. You can say that, Murph, and I don't disagree that Teferi bought him 10 life, but I think if I just attacked him, I lose the majority of those games on the next turn. I don't think I get 3 more turns. I'm not sure that I agree. I really just feel like he untaps and wins. Whereas right now, I feel like I'm in a better spot right now than I was before. I legitimately feel like I'm in a better spot right now. Even though the game's over. Like, maybe they don't have a kill condition. I don't know, I'm conceding anyway. I just don't think you can ignore Teferi. Opponent mulliganed. I could be wrong. I generally do better killing Teferis than ignoring Teferis. It's not the best for us. Oh, that was a pretty good draw, though. Excuse me. That's kind of cool. Alright, they're done. It is way faster. Completely agree. Not disagreeing at all. Completely agree. So I think slowing it down and getting extra turns is good. We have the same reasoning but different conclusions from that reasoning. We have to snap kill that. It's too good of a chance that they have a Curious Obsession plus a protection spell on the following turn. I mean, that's impossible to say. We didn't see their hand, but I know I got 3 more turns killing Teferi, and I'm not sure that I would have got any turns not killing Teferi. Or sorry, 2 more turns killing Teferi. I don't know that I would have got any turns not killing Teferi. And I did damage both of those turns. It wasn't like I did 0 damage. I did some damage both of those games. Feel like I'm dead here. Just gonna cast this one. Like, they've mulligan, and I want to try to leverage to where this Wizard's Lightning definitely resolves. They need something to even get through the Chain Whirler. Probably dead. Surgemare in the main deck. That one sucks for me. Want to light up the stage to go off. Oh, now that one is brutal. That one was brutal. Really wanted to land there. I'm going to get something to just block the Merfolk Trickster now then. Let's see if we can win this game by blocking with lands. Potentially. There will be no attack. We're blocking again. Might double block here. Could have tried to shock that, but I hope that these two spells can just win the game. I have another blocker. Our favorite. Never mind, they just didn't have anything. You could be right, Murph. You definitely have more experience with the deck than I do. I just rarely win games if I don't have the Teferi. Opponent goes first. His hand's keepable. I don't feel like these games have been particularly fast tonight. I'm playing slow red because I'm thinking too much, I believe. Ooh, actually pretty excited to draw that. Get that out of here before they have a chance to light up some stage. Boo. Goodbye, Lava Runner. You'll be missed. That's going to be a quick chain whirl. You can tell by how they tapped. Well, we don't have any of our 8 answers to it yet, so we're going to be taking some damage. Save the shock. to see if we can draw. See if we can draw a chain whirler. We could not. Alright, we're at a significant disadvantage here. They have at least 6 damage, so we're at a minimum 8. Or a maximum 8, rather. Certainly not a minimum 8. If they have a land. If they don't have a land, we're okay. They didn't have a land. This game's a little closer than I thought then. One of those cards in their hands, probably a Frenzy. Ouch. At least we keep drawing the ones that demand an answer and can deal damage as well. Brick. Go ahead and kill this before they draw lightning. We're at 8 though. We hit another land. Just want to play this. Probably don't get another turn. Well, apparently we get another turn. It's probably like 3 Wizards Lightnings then or something. It's just really hard to imagine that they don't have a way to kill us here. Well, they better have it. That's our face. One time. Alright. We can beat that. We can beat this. I can beat everything we see so far. Some of it just requires a little luck. That's 7. I'm going to go ahead and play this one, I think. Because we have so many extra lands here. Could be using these for mana. But I was kind of afraid and wanted to guarantee that I get this attack in. Oh, that was a play mistake though. I should have at least used that one. Okay, it doesn't matter. My play mistake didn't cost us anything. And that's 9 now. Yeah, that was silly though. I missed one trigger. I don't think it was likely to come back and bite us, but it could have. I think this matches for gold too, but I won't swear. Yeah, I said go to, but I meant diamond too. To be completely honest, I forgot to look and see what our rating was, but I think this is for Diamond. Sounds reasonable too. We've got 3 lands, we've got a Frenzy, we've got 2 creatures, we've got a Lightning Strike. Frenzies have been pretty insane today, haven't they, Sean, who told me to cut them? Sean. Boo. I want to play versus Red Deck wins this match. I'd used a land drop, hadn't I? Or am I just not keeping up with the game state as well as I should? So we're probably going to kill these, and I'm probably going to Lightning Strike. Whatever they kill it with, and then we're going to see if our Frenzy can beat all of these cards. Oh, wow. Is their hand that bad? That's the worst Red Deck wins hand I think I've ever saw. They didn't mulligan? So they kept no play until turn 3? Worst? Hey, Ostgood. I don't know if I said thank you, but thank you for the follow. No play before turn 3. That's wicked. Oh, wow. They're going to my head, too. They don't even care about the stuffs we has in play. We do have a very medium amount of land, so I guess that does make some sense. Oh, I didn't set my stop! I lost 3 points of damage because I didn't set my stop, and that 3 points of damage would have won the game. Oh. I guess I'm killing this. I don't know that I'm supposed to, but... Can't believe I forgot to set my stop. Murph tried to catch me in time. That was egregious of me. I deserve to lose this game. In my mind, was just like, well, we easily win. And I stopped paying attention, and I could get punished for it. Potentially. I play you. I guess I'll play it. That was a good draw. That probably locked it up. Yeah. I guess that was not for Diamond 2. Oh, no, it was. Alright. Well, we've climbed from Diamond 4 back to Diamond 2 today with Gates and Red Deck wins. Been live for about 2 hours. It's almost 1 a.m. here. I think I'm going to head to bed. I think I'm going to call it there. Here's the Red Deck wins version that we're on at the moment. Wait, do I still need cards for this deck? Just very, very clean. Cut risk factors because they felt like they were too high variance for me. Skewer seemed less good with Frenzy, but if I wasn't playing Frenzy, I would probably play more Skewers. I kept having like a Skewer on top of my deck that I couldn't trigger Spectacle with. Like you saw that happening multiple times with Light Up the Stage tonight, that it was just on top of our deck when we couldn't really target Spectacle at that time. And I didn't like having it and the Skewers in the deck in that manner. What are we missing from this? I thought we basically had this deck. Oh, I'm missing this old rare. Missing a lot of stuff. If White Weenie if Red Deck Wins keeps continuing to be a problem, we may pop this deck up and give it a try. But I don't know. I actually have a whole list of decks that I wanted to try tonight. But we just kept running into things. I wanted to try the PPTQ list, which is this. I'll probably go ahead and import the rest of these tonight. I wanted to try the White Weenie list from SCG. Wanted to try Esper Midrange. Again, we played this on Moto Sunday. It was pretty fun. I wanted to keep trying it. It seemed like it was decent versus a lot of things. Obviously wanted to play some more Drakes. Deck feels good. It's the only thing that I've 5-0'd with on Moto this season. And I wanted to try the Sultai list that won SCG too. Though I think Dylan Donaghy's list that I think he top 32'd, thought it looked a little bit more tuned, but I just picked the top list because I didn't really want to look for him. And I'd opened a Tender Shoot Dried in a pack this morning, and I was like, man, that's a sign. But yeah. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Had fun. Plan on streaming a lot this week because of the beautiful sponsorship from the Wizards of the Coast. And let's find somebody to throw our 10 viewers to. Oh, look, Brad just logged on. Well, that's pretty easy. We'll just go ahead and give old Brad the hostorino. Matt Nass is also playing. Brad Nelson is also playing, but Brad's got like 700 viewers, and our little buddy Brad Carpenter's only got 10. So I say little buddy, I don't know the guy, I'm just a fan. So I'll host Brad. But take care, everybody, and thanks for stopping by.